Food is an essential ingredient that everyone cannot miss if we want our food to taste good. If we are creative and know how to mix ingredients, we can create delicious dishes. Hello everyone, I am Chef Sorfeon, and I will show you a dish that you usually like to eat with seafood or chicken. Today, I am choosing pork toenails to cook. So, if you want to know what my food tastes like, let's see how I cook. Today, I am going to cook tom yam soup, but I am not using seafood and chicken. Instead, I'm using pork legs with pork toenails. We cut a piece without meat. This kind of soup is delicious with tom yam flavor. So first, I put the pork legs in a little hot water. Then, I take it to cook. After that, I put the pork legs like this. It helps to get rid of odors and dirt on our pig's feet. But we do not take long. We use 3 minutes, and we extract immediately. Let me cover a little, brothers and sisters. Cover it up a bit. Soon, I will extract. Brethren, I am now beginning to lift our pig legs. After removing the pig's legs, I wash it with a little more water so that the black foam does not stick to our pork. Now I start to cook the ingredients. You can boil water first or fry pimples like me. For me, I like to fry the ingredients first, then I boil water later. I added a little extra oil with garlic. We roasted it to enhance the aroma. If you notice that the garlic smells like that, I then began adding tom yam. For me, I don't use just a piece of tom yam. I use a pack of tom yam for cooking. I added the tom yam and we stirred it to enhance the fragrance. Dear audience, our tom yam is now delicious. Next, I included garlic, red onion, lemongrass, galangal, and kaffir lime. I mixed them, leaving the garlic pieces whole. We added the remaining ingredients. To intensify the aroma further, we continued roasting. Afterward, we added water. I've started adding cooking water. As the water boils, I'll begin adding the pork. I'll cover it and let it simmer while the water boils, and then we'll add our pig legs. Finally, I'm preparing the vegetables to add to our soup. Today, I'm using vegetables along with onions and tomatoes. As for the onion, I prefer not to cut it into large pieces. I want it to be thin. Now, let's start cooking the tomatoes. Although my tomatoes are quite large, I only have one fruit. I'll add a small amount of onion, not too much. Next, I'll begin cutting the basil. For today's dish, I'm using lemongrass and garlic leaves. But you can add more herbs if you like. Specifically, I'm using lemongrass. Then, I'll add a little more garlic leaf. I've combined the garlic leaves like this. Now, let's look at the boiling water. I'll start adding more pork. Dear audience, after our soup has boiled, I'll begin adding the pork. We'll add the pig feet to the hot water. Once the pork legs are in, I'll include ingredients such as fish sauce, soup stock, salt, monosodium glutamate, and palm sugar. A touch of palm sugar will enhance the flavor. I'll stir it a bit and then cover it until the pork becomes tender. Once the pork is tender, I'll add the remaining ingredients and give it a taste. Now, I'll cover it again to let the pork simmer and break down. After boiling the pork legs for 15 minutes, they'll become tender and brittle. Finally, I'll add mushrooms. You can choose your preferred type. Straw mushrooms work well. Today, I'm using mushrooms like this. I'll add the mushrooms first to let them cook slightly, and then I'll include some peppers. For a delicious tom yam soup, a hint of spiciness will elevate the flavor. After adding the peppers, I included kaffir lime leaves, Malay peppers, and other peppers. I also cooked a few more peppers to enhance the color. I covered it and boiled the mushrooms for a bit, then added lemon juice. Our mushrooms are now cooked, dear audience. I added lemon juice to make the tom yam taste slightly sour and enhance the flavor of our soup. After adding the wedges, I tasted it. It was perfect, so I added tomatoes and onions. My soup is ready and it tastes great. Finally, I added a little original paste. Coconut paste is the original paste, dear audience. Some people use raw milk, but I prefer to use coconut paste because it adds more flavor to the soup. We use fresh milk in our soup. The soup is now ready to cook, and the aroma is sweet again. Now that my soup is cooked, I'll start adding basil so we can eat it. Dear audience, it's ready. Let's prepare to put it on the plate. This soup has a delicious taste. For my pork leg soup today, it's very likely. So, let's taste it together. The soup has a sour taste and aroma from tom yam, which comes from various lemongrass ingredients mixed. It's delicious. Adding a little original paste makes it even better. It's strange. If you haven't cooked pork toenails to make soup like this, you should try it. It tastes delicious with seafood. Thank you all for watching my video today. Don't forget to like, share, and comment on my videos as much as you can. Thank you!